ASUS GeForce RTX 4090 ROG MATRIX overclocked to 4230 MHz. Overclockers continue to demonstrate their prowess using the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 graphics accelerator, thanks to which it shows unprecedented clock speeds. The last record frequency belongs to Alan Matthew, also known by the nickname Splave, who was the first to break the record at 4 GHz and has now achieved even higher clock speeds. The ASUS GeForce RTX 4090 ROG MATRIX graphics card became the first model to reach 4 GHz in overclocking. After this feat, the overclocker under the nickname Saints also set a new overclocking record using the card of the Chinese company Colorful RTX 4090 iGame Lab, which reached a clock frequency above 4090 MHz. Although this is without any 3D load, it seems that Splave wants to keep the championship for itself and has now overclocked the RTX 4090 ROG MATRIX even more. Overclocker showed a new screenshot of its ASUS GeForce RTX 4090 ROG MATRIX GPU, which operates at a frequency of 4230 MHz. This is 68% higher than the reference clock frequency of 2520 MHz. To set this record, the LN2 cooling system was used, and here it is important that the GPU worked in idle with a power of 300 watts. This is 66% of the 450 watt power budget. It is unknown whether Splave could test the card in 3D load at such high clock speeds, but the card would definitely consume about 1000 watts of power with ease. In addition, Splave also broke several world records in the so-called Rampage World Tour with the ASUS GeForce RTX 4090 ROG MATRIX graphics accelerator. Various world records include the Superposition 1080p and Superposition 8K tests. The card worked at a frequency of more than 3.9 GHz under gaming loads, which is impressive. Surprisingly, just a few months ago, the limit of dreams was to see an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 graphics processor running at a clock frequency of 4 GHz, and now the next stage may be a clock frequency of 4.5 GHz. This not only demonstrates the capabilities of the NVIDIA Ada Lovelace graphics architecture, but also the true power of the TSMC 4 Newtons process.